Hi everyone, welcome. A quick introduction to me and my channel here. My name is Jaime. I'm a nurse and mystic. I have worked in spiritual intuitive work for the last several years, and before that I was a nurse, and before that I worked in psychology. So, to tell you a little bit about my channel, I plan to use this platform to share the various tools and teachings that I've used myself and with my clients to help them navigate through some of the most difficult things that people have to deal with in this life on this planet. And I didn't want to do this. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I did not want to start a channel. I don't really love being on camera, but it was very clear that Spirit wanted me to move from doing readings to doing teaching on social media. So here I am. To tell you a little bit about myself, my energy, my style, my astrology big three are I have a Cancer sun in the 8th house, along with a couple of other personal planets. So I have an 8th house stellium in Cancer. And I also have a sort of stellium in the 1st house. My rising sign is Sagittarius. So I've always been very much a traveler, but on the inside, very sensitive and kind of moody, my Cancer side, but also very intuitive. And then my moon is in Scorpio at 29 degrees in the 12th house. So I've always been able to see through people. I've always been, I've been intimidating, even though I never thought of myself that way. People have definitely projected a lot of their shit on me. And I've had to learn how to basically boot toxic people, places, and situations out of my life. And yeah, so I want to share with you all the various ways that I've done that, all of the tools and tips and teachings from Spirit. And ultimately, this is all in service to remembering your true divinity, yourself, your connection, your essence as one with the divine and with everything and everyone you experience. So that's a bit of a higher level esoteric spiritual idea, but I feel like it gets lost in a lot of spiritual teachers' teachings, in manifestation and about twin flames and psychedelics and all of these things, which are all things that I'll talk about and I have experience with and I have opinions about. But to me, the goal of living a life with your heart open and connected to those around you, connected to your life around you in a true and grounded way, that is the spiritual path. And again, I want to share those practical tools and tips for staying on that path, staying focused on that goal. And that's what Spirit's going to help me do. Teaching you how to protect your energy, how to ground your energy, because even though that is our goal, is to remember oneness and kind of that like lovey part, we do live here on this planet, and this planet is a planet of duality. So we need to understand that the energetics at work on Earth right now are ones that we have to deal with in a way that doesn't just involve ignoring the bad or the evil or the dark. It's about recognizing, honoring, integrating all parts of ourselves, all parts of our experience. And again, that's what I'm going to help you do here on this channel. I'm getting a ringing in my ear. So is there anything else? A little bit more about me personally. Spirit's saying try to be a little bit more approachable. I live in New Jersey. I'm from New Jersey. I love New Jersey. I'm a Philadelphia Eagles fan. I went through a period where I didn't believe football was worth dealing with and whatever. There's all kinds of theories about it, but it brings me joy. So yeah, I also think it's really important to be human and to not spend all of your time and focus and energy on trying to ascend or all these manifest the life that you want you have to also recognize that where you are is you manifested this life, so live it. It's not always about trying to change where you are or forget where you have been, all that stuff. What else? I love the beach. I love the water, hence, the water in my chart. I'm learning how to be more confident, to be on social media, to be more public with my spirituality, because I, before my Saturn return, I was an atheist, and a few things happened that really shook me to my core and changed the trajectory of my life, and I will talk about those in another video. But yeah, it was, I left behind a world of academics, of friends. I mean, I still love those people, but I'm just different now, or I always was different, and I just remembered, oh yeah, wait, there's more. The depth that I realized that the depth that I felt always, it was real, and that I needed to honor that, and live from that place rather than always trying to prove myself and within the confines of academics and science and things that have all other sorts of influences involved. So yeah, I am a believer that a lot of what we see and experience in society, in the matrix, is it's exactly that. It's a matrix. It's designed. It's not necessarily natural. So learning to be in the world and not of it is something that I'm learning every day. And again, I'm here to help you, to share with you all of the ways that I've learned to navigate this life as a sensitive, spiritual, empathic, intuitive person. And if you're here, you're likely those things too. And hopefully some things here can help you. So thank you for being here.